Welcome back to Jamming Games. I am Steven. He is Wyatt. We've got Jake on the left playing Grixis Death Shadow with Lurrus Companion. On the right, Adam playing Mono Blue Tron. Is Grixis Death Shadow good against big mana?
They have to be really fast.
We played this on camera once. Do you remember?
No. Well, I feel like if you have to get like a turn 2 Death Shadow
Yeah.
into like a teamer Battle Rage.
Yep.
And then just like kind of bolt to kind of close it out.
Sure. What if you skip your entire first turn? That's what we did last time. We won the match, but lost game one because we skipped our entire first turn. So Jake is getting to do a little bit of bobble shenanigans with his fetches to see what Adam's got coming and kind of to control his draw. It's cute. It's good value, but I think against Mono Blue Tron, it's probably not a great strategy.
It's not bad, but it's not like going to get you really far.
You know what? You're right. Mono Blue Tron is very strong, but it's not great at going up cards.
No, it is. Thirst for Knowledge.
If Thirst for Knowledge is +1.
+1 at best, yeah.
Yeah, like that's fine, but like that's a Lurrus does that every turn.
I guess so. There's a Scourge. It's a 3/3.
Yep.
What's that?
Condescend for 2. I thought Scourge was going to be the next Tarmogoyf. It turns out I was incorrect about that.
It's like fine.
Yeah, it is fine.
Maybe now that Uro's gone, it has a maybe it'll shine, but
maybe it'll shine. That crazy little guy. That is a fair thing to say, though. I forgot that Uro was out of the format.
Uro kind of bullied it out, I think, because Incidental Life Gain was just like its worst nightmare.
Yep.
Here's Unearth, and then hits a Remand, and
no, that's something else. What the fuck is that? Is it Spellblat? It's Spell Burst. Counter target spell with CMCX.
What?
Yeah, dude. Adam's going deep on these things.
It looks like a promo. I mean, there's a Thought-Knots here.
Yeah. Dismember in response to the trigger, so Jake should draw here, and then Adam will get his pick. Grixis Death Shadow. When you look at like when you thought something like that, all the cards are just good. Teamer Battle Rage is a little narrow, but Feed the Swarm, Fatal Push, Kolagon's Command, Lightning Bolt. Those are just such reasonably good Magic cards.
Yeah.
Big fan of this deck.
I think the biggest problem is like if Adam ever resolves a Karn here or an
Yeah,
Eden.
I agree. Bolt you. There's nothing else to do with it, dude. What else are you gonna do?
There's a Thoughtseize.
Yeah.
And
Jake says he likes this art of Thoughtseize better than original.
Oh, the promo ones?
The box topper, like the puzzle piece coming out of the head.
Uh-huh.
That's a hot take.
They're
That's a
funky.
hot take for me. I don't know.
I like the Almaket one a lot with Nicol Bolas. Or, it was Nicol Bolas.
Yeah.
Horns.
Look how nice guys these are. They're both playing hands up.
Yeah, right? It makes
Yeah.
it easy for us, too. Don't have
I
to
know.
memorize cards. There's another bolt to the face.
All right.
Land. So that's
Down to 7.
No pay. It looks like K command in hand, though, so we can get back to the Scourge and recast Scourge next turn.
Yeah, do you want to destroy... Gosh, Adam has 2 in hand. That Maze Mind Tome is probably pretty good
Also,
here.
there's just a Blast Zone, which just like...
Yeah.
That's very good against Scourge, or against anything. All these Death Shadow decks, Scourge decks.
Yep.
Yeah, that's annoying.
Officially been called as annoying. So there's kind of the question.
Get back Scourge and make Adam discard. Looks like
It seems like he's doing it while Adam on it. Jake did that on his own instep.
In response to the Maze Mind draw.
Yeah.
So he's just trying to give Adam the least amount of information he can.
Smart. Good plays.
Here's a Chalice on 2, 4, 3, 6.
I think it's 2.
Oh no, it's a dice we can't tell.
Adam loves D4s. I saw him put one out during the tournament, and I was like, this is going to be impossible to make content with later. But I think we can infer pretty safely that Blast Zone's on 1.
And then this is on 2.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't look like he has Tron. If he had Tron, that's what was confusing me. I was like, does he have Tron here? If he does, then that's really good. But that on 2 is decent. It shuts off Teamer Battle Rage. It shuts off your Scourges.
That he knows he has in his hand, yeah.
And it shuts off Feed the Swarm. So it shuts off a decent chunk of cards, actually.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Okay. That was better than I thought.
I mean, Jake is running K commands, so he does
That's
have
true.
outs to these chalices.
Well, Adam Thought Knotted 1. It ended up in a graveyard, and then Jake has cast another one.
I guess Shadow decks don't tend to run a lot of K commands.
How many do you have?
2. Yeah.
2. So that's both of them.
Is there Snapcasters, though? Nope. Nope, yep, there's 2 Snapcasters, so he's got 1 K command left. Oh, can't get Snapcaster. Never mind.
So he's going to be playing this game on hard mode. I mean, if this Lurrus can start drawing a lot of stuff, That's
it'll
just
draw a
great.
card every turn.
Yeah. So
Jake's
Jake,
thinking about to fetch or not.
yeah. So he's bobbling himself, and he has the option to play another bobble and either draw this card or shuffle it away.
Where's the other bobble from?
His graveyard.
He already played this turn.
I think he played a bobble from his hand.
No, he played from the graveyard.
He may have been being a silly dainty boy. I don't know, but I'm pretty sure it was from his hand.
Because it was repealed.
Yeah. I believe he cast it from his hand, but I could be wrong. He could have just positioned it that way.
Jake's thinking whether to fetch or not here in response to this.
So he knows what this card is. Do you want it?
Seal of Fire. That's a very good card.
That's one of his outs here, huh?
I guess. If you steal, put him to 9, then bolt with 2 bolts left in your deck.
Well, he's got a Lurrus, too.
Yeah, the Lurrus getting stolen from the Thought-Knot Seer, though.
Well, I mean, it depends what he takes, I guess.
I think every card's like uncastable except for...
Yeah, Lurrus and Seal.
Yeah. There's a push in his hand, so the push gets to take care of this Thought-Knot Seer.
Well, they'll play for him this turn. Oh, I guess he has the, what's it called?
Yeah.
Does he want to go to 4, though?
Yeah, he's got
I was wrong. He does, yes.
Oh, that's a remand. That's
just a worst-case scenario, right?
Seal, shoot your opponent, cast push, you get to draw a card, that's fine.
Oh, that's not bad. Yeah, Seal is a lot of upside on that guy.
Or it looks like it's just dying. Did you not cast remand?
I don't know what happened there. We are unclear. Jake, I'm pretty sure you're going to watch this video. Would you like to tell us what happened? Because we don't know.
So there's a Seal.
Here comes the Seal of Fire. Any effects? There's a remand in the graveyard below that Thought Knot.
Weird.
We usually get caught up in idle conversation.
Oh, Chalice. Chalice countered remand.
Oh, what fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've done that more than once, too.
I didn't think about that.
Do you think Jake remembered it?
I mean, somebody must have.
And not Adam? I always get shamed when someone has to point my own chalice out to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really, really is discouraging. What are you drinking?
Water with minerals in it?
Some minerals? Marie?
I don't know what it's called. It's a little emergency packet.
Are you sick?
No.
You just breathing Rona in here, you fuck?
They just kind of taste good.
Alright, dude,
it's
whatever.
like pomegranate flavor.
So,
ooh, nice.
Jake has picked up that Snapcaster, but everybody's just locked under the chalice on 2.
I mean, Adam's not, but...
Well, I mean, there's 4 dead cards in Jake's hand.
Yeah.
That's pretty bad. Adam's up at a nice round 15 because Maze Mind Tome went off.
There's a Death Shadow.
Here's a Death Shadow. How do you feel about that?
That'll win a game, end a game pretty quickly. It's
Yeah.
a 9/9 right now.
Yep.
Oh, there's a repeal.
Oh my god!
Wow.
The way Jake is pointing.
Well, there's a blast.
Alright, Blast Zone. Fine. Still dead. Wow. Okay. They said that their game was interesting, and I'm finding out that this is probably why they said that to me. Yeah.
Chalice, man. Sometimes people just forget about it.
I hope there wasn't a mistake that Jake's been making that we've just been missing. I don't know what it would have been.
I'm not sure.
Probably could have just been playing his stuff into this chalice. Are you up enough on tournament rules to know whether or not that's something you could or should do?
I think you can do it.
Yeah.
Whether you should do it or not is like an ethical thing, not so much a tournament rules thing.
I think there's a lot of gray area there. Because I don't know if I know that my opponents do it to me, and it makes me feel stupid. Is this an instant speed transmute? No, it's not. All right. My opponents do it, and it makes me feel stupid. But I never think that like they're jerks for doing it.
Yeah.
But also...
Push and stubborn
denial. Stubborn denial is
does nothing.
Not very good on the board. Especially against Tron, where he's got 14 mana.
You really need like a Goyf or, Death
Gurney?
Shadow or Gurmag or Scourge, which you can't cast.
Do these decks run Gurmag still?
No, there's Lurrus in the Companion Zone.
Oh, right. You can't do that. Well, that's enough for Jake. He's been thoroughly trounced by this chalice. I mean, so has Adam, to be fair. But the game will end. Our players have finished sideboarding. I don't know if Adam brings anything in here. He's got a Spell Pierce, Surgical, and a Dismember. Yeah. Spell Pierce, Surgical, Dismember. I don't specifically like any of those things. I mean, I guess Surgical gets the baubles out so we can't Lurrus them for value.
I think you're not trying to fight the game on that axis.
I don't know, dude. Adam might be. What do you like here? What do you got for him?
This is Disdainful Stroke, which is nice. Unmoored Ego can kind of snag lands.
Yeah.
If you worry about Tron. But yeah, also Cleansing Wildfire. And Damping Spheres?
Damping Sphere is decent here.
Yeah, I like all those.
I think Jake likes to have big turns too, though, so it's hard to say you should always, bring the Damping Spheres in.
I don't know. He's not like spell heavy though. Usually it's like 1 to 2 spells.
Yeah.
And like if it's 1 spell, Damping Sphere is not bad. And if it's 2 spells, it's still not bad.
People call Damping Sphere Wet Ball, and I think that damping and dampening are different words.
Dude,
I do not believe that damping means things to make something wet. I could be wrong though. I'm not an etymologist.
Here's a shock. Here's a blurs to hand. All right.
That's a big play on turn infinity.
I mean, turn 3, your opponent has done nothing but play Island, and they're a Tron deck.
Yeah.
Like, you're probably happy to just draw a card in this situation.
What do you think he's got in his hand, though? I mean, what is it? What has he got? Is it just reactive stuff, you guess?
There's a Supreme Will.
Who has a Supreme Will?
Adam.
I actually think Supreme Will is an above-average card.
There's a Supreme Will. And then Unearth. Oh, Death Shadow.
Does Unearth get CMC3 or less?
God, dude, I can't remember right now.
There's so many question marks we have. We just can't resolve these things.
There's a Blast Zone. That sucks for this Death Shadow. That's just gonna
sucks, dude.
Get destroyed by land. Oh, no, it's just a Dismember. Doesn't even need to use the Blast Zone.
Dismembering a Death Shadow.
It's pretty tough.
I've seen you do it to your own Death Shadow.
Yeah.
Unearth is CMC3 or less, because I used to do it on...
I think the Mentor. Monster Mentor can get hit by it.
In True Name, yeah.
Oh, turn him.
Tron. I think this is a really good
Here's
card.
this weird counterspell that Adam is running that I still don't believe exists.
Spellburst? Did he tap 3 mana for it?
Yes.
He did, yeah, that's the one. And then did Jake get him with a Naked Stubborn Denial?
Yep.
The not monstrous?
Just a Mana Tithe.
Oh boy. Do you ever get got by Mana Tithe?
Yes, everybody does.
It makes me so upset. It's so stupid. I could have waited 30 seconds and had the extra mana. I just didn't. Tonight, Adam condescended me for 1.
I know. I watched you do it.
So much shit.
You could have just won.
All right, here comes this guy in for 4.
No,
someone.
It's 8.
All right.
Or did he just go to
Yeah.
to 12? Okay, never mind. It's 4.
Yeah. Someone didn't understand the interaction with this guy in Teamer Battle Rage.
Oh yeah, that where you get first strike and then it does normal damage, but it gets pumped because yeah.
Jake, I think it was on camera. I think it was. He killed someone out of nowhere with that. Pretty early.
Yeah, I think if you like swing with 2 of them and you give one of them first strike, and you're at a lower life total, they just become huge.
Yeah,
like,
you can do 20 damage out of nowhere.
Yeah.
So this is a Chalice on 1 from Adam.
Scourge.
Yeah.
Little shaky cam.
Somebody is kicking our thing.
Yeah.
This is USAC and Artifact Ingrath's. Is that what that is? Is that Ingrath's Rampage? Does he have it in the sideboard?
Yeah. He does have it in the sideboard.
Gonna get condescended for X3.
I think it's sack an artifact.
Yeah, it is.
Sack a creature.
You can sack a planeswalker, artifact, or creature. Yeah.
I guess it's not bad in this situation.
I don't mind it. If your opponent doesn't overload on 1 card type, I think it's quite strong.
Yeah. Because he has artifacts, he has Thought on Seers, and the other creature's Wormcoil Engine. But it's
still fine. You got to do something to get rid of Wormcoil.
And then you also need something to answer Ugin and Karns.
When Wormcoil first got printed, I couldn't believe it.
Why?
Like, it was just so much. For 6 mana, it was an unprecedented amount of value.
6 mana, 6/6 lifelink, death touch.
That makes 2 more tokens.
2 more tokens that have lifelink and or
absolutely wild. So it looks like Adam took 4. Okay, yeah, Adam took 8.
I mean, like, this Scourge could just end. I don't know, be the Blast Zone.
Blast Zone on 2.
Scourge will not be ending the game. I guess Bolt wins.
Yeah, there's
Bolt.
There's Chalice on 1.
Don't do that then.
You could try it. If it works, I'd be very impressed. Here comes that.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, alright. Saw the line.
And then other spells.
Jake has got a huge number of his cards in his hand with which he is doing nothing.
Lands? I see a land at least. And then some other card.
Maze Mind Tome on the stack is going to get drowned in the locked.
Okay.
Maybe
I like that card.
I do too, actually.
Oh, what is this?
This is Remand.
Oh, Remand his own spell. Nice. So always cute. I always like
That is so cute. Yeah. I like that so much. For everyone at home, Jake thinks that Dimir Charm is like the best spell in Modern. And Wyatt and I have roundly abused him for it. But one of our arguments was that, like, Drown in the Lock exists. It's just better in almost every way. And he said, but what about when you look at the top 3 and put some in the graveyard? And I was like, technically, okay, yes, but that's all we can say to him. All right, so here comes Snapcaster flashing back
an artifact.
in Ingrass Rampage.
And can I keep the Chalice? Okay.
I think the Chalice is doing a lot of work here.
It could be. Like, this deck primarily has 1-drops, 2-drops.
Yeah.
And, like, a few 3-drops, and I think nothing else beyond that.
So, the 1-drops, which ones of them does Adam care about? There's Stubborn Denial, there's Bolt. Oh, you really care about Bolt here. I wonder if he's just sitting on a bunch of 1s.
Seal of Fire.
Thought Scour, there's a million of them. Okay, I'm coming around to it.
Thought Seize, IOK.
Does this run Thought Scour? It doesn't have Gurmags.
Oh, yeah, it might not even run Thought Scour. It runs Thought Scour.
All right. So, Snapcaster was repealed back to hand. I'm a big fan of repeal when you are a really broken combo deck trying to take off the one thing keeping you from winning the game.
What do you think about repealing Blue Tron?
In fair I think it's good in Blue Tron, because Blue Tron can get hated out for sure. But like right now, it's just not... Repealing a Snapcaster Mage, it just feels gross.
Oh yeah, so it gives your opponent so much value.
Yeah.
Like, they just have free reign to, like, recast a free spell and, like, do all these other things. Here's a TKS.
Yep, Thought Not Seer coming in.
No, it's TKS. It's shortened. It's like CTOD, remember? Thought Not Seer, if you didn't know.
TKS.
Here's a Snap.
Okay.
Target. I don't know what's in Drown. I guess Drown makes the most sense.
Snap Drown's quite good here.
If you have a handful of 1-drops, do you think you let the Thought Not Seer resolve? Let them take a card and then kill it?
I absolutely think you do that, yeah. So that maybe that means Jake's not as loaded up on 1-drops as we thought he was.
I'm not sure.
Me neither.
Is it an attack for 2, though?
Think it actually happens? Snapcaster gets in?
Yeah, that's the whole job. What else is it ever going to do?
I don't know.
It's all Snapcaster gets to do.
Can you see anything in Jake's hand?
It's a lot of 1-drops.
I'm really curious about what he's got.
Yeah,
Team of Battle Rage Snapcaster will win that game out of nowhere. We'll see you for the final match of round, whatever this round is. For game 3, Adam is on the play. Has he assembled Tron once in any of these matches? Maybe game 1 he did. I can't really remember.
Yeah, game 1 he won. So, like...
Probably got Tron, right?
Probably got Tron.
So, it's looked like in Thoughtseize, he's revealing a repeal, a Cyclonic Rift, and then 4 lands. A Tech Edge, 2 Urza's Mines, and a Field of Ruin.
Cyclonic Rift, huh? I guess it's a board wipe in Mono Blue Tron.
It is. I think it's actually pretty good. Cyclonic Rift was a bulk rare for, I'm going to say, right at 8 years.
Yeah.
If you could, it's like buying Bitcoin in 2009. Like, I should have just gotten on that stuff.
And they're like $30 right now, huh?
They're so expensive. I played them in, like, when Commander first was a format. I was a pretty big fan of them. I don't know why Commander... I guess it's because it's 4 players. But you could just wreck house with Cyclonic Rift back then.
You really can.
Are we voicing... Is it recording our voices?
Why wouldn't it be?
I don't know. It looks like it's not.
I see the little green bar moving.
We might have to do this again.
No, I doubt it. We're good.
All right. So, Jake is really aggressive about just taking Loris to hand.
Yeah, especially in this matchup where I feel like you want to be fast.
I don't know, dude. I have a heart. Jake is sometimes terrifyingly good at Magic, and so maybe he's just got it figured out here. So here comes a bauble. Luris. I would prefer to crack that bauble
before you play the Luris.
Yeah.
Now it's just gonna get back to your hand and you're getting no value.
I just said how good he was at Magic. I mean, maybe he was playing it on something else. I don't really know, but
you tried.
I did.
It's your fault.
So, Adam picked Tectonic. It's not like Adam doesn't have the money for a Ghost Quarter. He's got a fancy Tectonic Edge. He picked that over Ghost Quarter, and I'm not sure why. There's got to be a reason for it.
Does he have a Crucible on his sideboard?
No, he doesn't.
I don't know.
I don't mean, he even has the Expedition version. It's like he did this on very, very purpose, but I don't know. Jake milling himself with Thought Scour. Getting fat stacks of cards to Snapcaster back. Here comes Luris. How do you guys feel about that?
Counter? Yep.
Condescend. Pay 2, idiot. That's how you would say it if you condescended to him.
Oh, like if you acted condescendingly.
Yeah, stupid.
Well, there's an Unearth. There's Luris into Bobble.
Unearthing Luris is just OP.
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 So OP.
Imbalanced. Bobble, looking at the top one. I always admire the gumption to take the other guy's card off the top of his library.
Yeah, you're just gonna go for it.
Yeah, no, I let them flip it up to me. I'm not touching their cards.
Yeah, right.
I don't want to be that forward.
Jake's at 8. I feel like it's hard to attack with Lurrus 2 in this deck.
Yeah, it might kill all of your what's it called? So just
Yeah, right?
inadvertently.
Which, like, just feels bad.
Not a fan either. Here comes an attack for 3. Jake electing not to gain that life.
That's...
Hopefully the writing is on the wall and it doesn't matter that Jake
luckily it's Scourges and not Death
Yeah,
Shadows.
yeah.
But...
Let's see if Jake gains life. So these Death Shadows can Scourge of this Death Shadow can probably close this game out fast. Adam's got a couple cards in hand, but he had to blow that Cyclonic Rift earlier for limited value, we'll say.
A decent chunk. You're able to stop a
No. Get it. So dying to these Scourges is probably worse than not having your opponent draw a card.
No.
Okay.
They got to draw a card.
Okay, that's fair.
So Jake at 10 in all of our
Jake
hearts.
at 10. We know deep down, Jake's really at 10.
So here's
a babble.
A babble.
Even in this matchup, where like what's his name is the big mana deck, the
So
bobble.
here's attacks.
Yep. I think this might be what I was talking about earlier.
Here's Teamer Battle Rage.
Yep.
So then there are 3/3s.
Yep.
It'll first circle happen to become 6/6s. So he'll take 3. This is lethal.
Yeah. This is what I think this is what I was remembering. Is that someone was surprised by how this worked? Oh.
So luckily this is lethal, even if he's at 10.
Yeah.
Or else that would have been awkward.
All right. Well, thanks for watching. That was really loud.